All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching from. On today's episode, I'll be teaching you guys on how to cut a perfect trouser for men. Now, we need just 5 measurements. There are some measurements we need. The first one is waist. Second one is lap or thigh. The third one is trouser length. Please take note of these measurements. They are very important. The fourth one is calf, and the fifth one is your ankle. These are the measurements you need: the waist, the lap or thigh, trouser length, calf, and then ankle. Just 5 measurements, that is what you need. So let's get to work. Now, the first step you need to do, you need to take out about, you need to, from the top here, you need to take out about 1 inch. You need to take about 1 inch from here, 1 inch from here. Let me see if you guys are seeing. All right, you need to take about 1 inch from this angle. Yeah, 1 inch from this angle, and another inch from this angle too. You can see. So now we'll be putting a straight line connecting these two, right? And then from this other side, you're taking 1 inch outside, right? You're taking 1 inch. So you're taking 1 inch from outside here, you can see, and then you will just come down. Probably you take the trouser measurement, which is trouser measurement is 38 and a half. So let's just take 43, and then you measure 1 inch outside, and then at the midpoint another 1 inch to rule a straight line. Then you connect the lines together. You're connecting the lines together, you can see. Yeah, this is it. So you can see this line here, and you can see this line here. So let's go to our proper measurements. So this is the waistline. This is called the waistline. This is called the waistline. Yeah, so on this waistline here, from this line here, you take out 3/4 inch. Then the actual measurement for the waist is 36 and a half. So we have to divide 36 and a half by 4. 36 and a half. Use your tape rule to do that. 36 and a half. This is 36 and a half. You can see. This is 36 and a half. You can see this 36 and a half. So we are dividing it by 4. And then it gives us 18 1/4. So you divide 18 1/4 by 2 again. Sorry, divide 36 by 2 and 18 1/4 by 2. Whatever it gives you, that's your measurement. So we have 9 plus 1. So we're going on with our 9 plus 9.1. This is our 9.1 here. Then you add extra 1.5 inch allowance. What we are cutting here is the front pattern. This is the front pattern. And while cutting the front pattern, the only place you add allowance is on the waist. On other parts of your trouser, you don't add any other allowance, just on the waist. So from the waistline down to your crotch, we are going to take 11 inches for the crotch. This is the crotch line. This is the crotch line. We are going to take 11 inches. This is the crotch line, 11 inches. Then we are coming back here to measure 11 inches, 7 inches for the pockets. Then for the calf, we have 25 inches for the length of the calf. And for the trouser length, we have 38 and a half inches. So we are going to add 2.5 inches allowance for hemming of the trouser length. Then we are to reciprocate. We are to do the same thing here. 25 for the calf, 38.5 for the trouser length, and 41 for the trouser length allowance. So we are connecting these lines together. Please, if I'm too fast, you can slow down the video, or you can rewind or back forward the video. So we are connecting these lines. You can see. You can see. This is our calf. This is our calf video. You can see. This is our calf. Here is our calf video. So this is our calf. You can see this is our calf. And then this is the ankle. This is our ankle, and this is our ankle allowance. This is our ankle allowance. Do you understand? This is the trouser allowance that you hem. Now, here, this is our lap or thigh. You can see this is the waistline, this is the lap or thigh, this is the calf line, and this is the ankle. This is the trouser allowance. Now, where is our crotch? This is how to get it. Whatever you get from this 1.5 inch allowance being added, which is 12, what we have here is 12 3/4. You come down on your lap or your thigh, you measure same thing, 12 3/4. Then you connect both lines together. So you have to connect both lines together now. So this is your crotch. This is your crotch. So we gave here 11 inches. Now, let's further. On your calf and your ankle, you take out 3/4 inch. Just take out 3/4 inch from this line. You take out 3/4 inch from here, and you take out 3/4 inch from here. Now you connect this to this, and your lap to this. Your lap to your calf, and your calf to your ankle. Now this is it. Let's connect the lines. You can see what is here. Now let's take our actual measurement. For the ankle, we have 14 inches divided by 2, which is 7. 7 inches. Now you have to divide in between your calf and your ankle. You divide it into 2. Now let's divide our calf from our ankle. We have 13.5, which will give us 6 3/4. This is the midpoint between your ankle and your calf, 6 3/4. You measure 7 2. This is 7. Now for our calf, we have 15.5, which is 7 3/4. That's what we have. 7 3/4. This is our 7 3/4 here. Then your thigh measurement or lap, we have 27. What we have here is 27. You can see 27 divided by 2 is 13.5, right? So we add it here, and then you add 2 inches up. Please take note, 2 inches up from your lap to your crotch is 2 inches. So just make an arc shape. Just make an arc shape. You are just to make an arc shape, and that is all. So you have to connect this. You have to connect your lap to your calf to the midpoint of your ankle, down to your ankle and the allowance. Now let's do this. You can see how straight here is, and then you connect these two. As simple as ABC. You can see that. As simple as ABC. Let me take it up a little bit so that you see. As simple as ABC, right? So let us cut out. There, before cutting out, sorry, this is our pocket. This is our pocket. So let's connect this allowance, this 3/4 allowance to our pockets. That will give us the hip shape of our trouser. You know now, a man's from the waist down is not straight, right? There's a little curve on the hip. So let us cut out our trouser. Let's cut out our trouser, and let me use this. Let's cut out our trouser for now, and let's see. So let's cut out. Please make sure you're cutting outside your chalk line and not inside your chalk line. Make sure whatever you do, you're cutting outside your chalk line and not inside your chalk line. Thank you very much. See, this rope is very important. Don't throw it out, right? Don't throw it out. Still very, very important. Now we have to cut the back pattern. You can see we have to cut the back pattern, and then we're ready to go. We're ready to go. So you just turn the front one the other way around, and then you trim. I can bet you my method is one of the easiest, simplest, simplified method ever you can ever think of. Easiest, simple, and so simplified. Hmm? Now let us trace this out and then record. You can see what we're doing. Sorry, we have full current. That is why you can see the fabric flying. All thanks to AEDC. AEDC is actually doing well for now. But before you know, they are going to mess up. So let's. All right. Now, what we're doing on the thigh measurements, we are going to add 3 inches outside. We're going to add 3 inches outside, and we're going to add 2 inches on the ankle. We're going to add 2 inches on the ankle and 3 inches on the thigh measurements. Then we will notch this side. You see, we've notched here, right? This is where the thigh is. We are notching here, and then you just push. Take note of this place. You just push. See, this thing is not difficult though. I can tell you the simple truth, like for free, man. It's not difficult. You can even private chat me, and I can teach you personally if you want. Just subscribe to my channel and DM me, and I will teach you personally. It's not actually difficult to do. So you connect these lines. You connect here. You take 1 inch outside from here, and then 2 inches upward on the back. This 2 inches is to enable you to enable your undies not to show at the back, maybe your boxers or pants, not to show while sitting down, right? You know, for especially those that have big butts, so that it won't show. So you have to connect this together with this. You can see how I'm doing it, and then you connect your 2 inches to the front pattern, the back of the 2 inches with the front pattern. and then you're good to go. So you have to cut out. Please, wherever you see that this video is actually being complex for you, just feel free to private chat me or put it in the comment section. um by the special grace of God, I will tend to your question. This is to cover your pocketing. Every part in this trouser cutting is very, very important, like extremely important. You can't do without almost every part. Almost every part. You can't do without almost every part. So here we are cutting out. You can see as easy as ABC. And we are done. This is your waistband. This is what you're gonna use for your waistband. You can see this is what you're gonna use for your waistband. So one trouser length is actually very okay for you to use. Now take note. There is this very important where most people make mistakes. Let me bring it closer so you guys can see. You can see this pattern. You can see this place. This is your front and this is your back. Now, please don't take out half inch from here. Take out 3/4 inch. Take out 3/4. This is your 3/4 inch. It's not up to 1 inch. This is your half. This is your 3/4 inch. You can see your 3/4. This is 1 inch. What you have here, this is 1 inch here, and this is 3/4 inch here. So you have to take out 3/4 inch. Let's take out our 3/4 inch. Then you connect it to this part of the trouser so that when you put it on, the front part will not have a fold. This kind of fold that most trousers do have, it won't have it. So let's okay. For beginners class, let me just draw my line. Though I prefer using freehand sketching, so let me just do it freehand. I prefer using freehand. You cut it like this and then you slant it. Now this is it. Please don't use half or use 3/4 or you can see. Even those that sew skirts, make sure you do this and you have a sweet front pattern for your skirt or for your trouser. You see how it is, right? You can see, guys. You can see. You are seeing, right? Yeah, this is how it should look. So thank you very much for watching. Please click on the subscribe button to subscribe. Click on the notification bell to get updates so that as we update, you will be updated. Thank you and God bless you. Remember to also share this video so that beginners like you can also learn and also get more knowledge, and then the world will be a better place through you. Thank you. God bless you. I remain your host, Mazi Opik, the CEO of Mazi Opik Designs. God bless you. Thank you very much.